Hey everybody, it's Charlie James. This is Charlie James Unscripted. I want to read something to you here. Reconnect with nature, your people, your purpose. Designed by Seth and Tori Bolt to be an ultimate blend of childhood fun and grown-up luxury, this eco-friendly, adults-only, tech-free nature retreat allows you to experience the magic of reconnection while being immersed in nature and surrounded by comfort. This is the Tree House by Seth and Tori Bolt. It's the one they have in Walhalla here in South Carolina. But they want to do the same thing out in Wadmalaw. They want to have this tree house out there in Wadmalaw. Well, it was originally, I think there's, 3 or 4 of them that they've built, 4 elevated cabins. They're not tree houses, they're elevated cabins. They're on pilings or pylons or whatever. And they want to now, originally they had it built to where they were going to only, the family was going to stay there. The band were going to stay there. They're members of a Christian rock group. And they were just going to have retreats there. That's all they were going to do, just band retreats. And they built these things. And then, of course, it was made famous on Southern Charm for some reason. And now they want to open it up to rentals 365 days a year. Not only that, they want to have about 25 big events there a year from what I was reading. That's a lot of events. That's one every 2 weeks. Now, let's go back to what they said about their tree house up in Walhalla. Be immersed in nature and surrounded by comfort. How comfortable do you think this is going to be for the people out there in Wadmalaw? Do you think they're going to find it very comfortable? So they come in, they build these things as a retreat for just their family. It wasn't a business. Now they want to turn it into a business and start renting these things out. I'm against this for a couple of reasons. I wonder how the Bolts would feel and they want the zoning changed on these things. So I wonder how the Bolts would feel if right next to their retreat in Wadmalaw, once the zoning is changed, how would they feel if Hilton Hotels came in and put a big, giant hotel retreat right next to them with a parking lot and a pool and a big water slide and all of that? Oh, it's to be joyous fun. How would they feel about that? How would they feel about their immersion in nature and comfortable surroundings? I wonder if they would be for that or against it. I'm pretty sure they would be against it. Remember, like the old saying goes, once the camel's nose is in the tent, the entire camel is in the tent. And that's what's going on right now out in Wadmalaw, because Seth and Tori Bolt want the zoning changed so that they can have their business enterprise going on there. I certainly hope this is not allowed to happen, because then, remember, if it happens, everything from that moment, the moment that the council decides that they're going to, do away and make this and, change the zoning there, life changes forever. Life changes forever out there. If they're allowed to do it, there's no way you can stop somebody else from doing it. Now, we've seen this all over the place. It happens all the time. You change zoning here, you change zoning there, and then you'll get the old timers that say, well, when I was a kid, I remember when this was nothing but trees. What changed? What happened? Well, what happened is you didn't show up to the zoning meeting and express your opinion on these things. So certainly I hope the folks will, calmer heads will prevail. I'm sure the Bolts are lovely people. I'm sure they are. But in this case, I think they're definitely in the wrong. If you built it in order to be a retreat for your band, don't have a problem with that. But as a business venture, you will change the landscape of Wadmalaw forever. I'm Charlie James, and this is Unscripted.